Hi. Before we do anything else, notice something with me. In the last day or two, how many times have you said sorry for something that genuinely wasn't your fault? Not for bumping into someone, for asking a question, for wanting something, for simply being there, taking up a little room. We're going to spend the next few minutes looking closely at that reflex because it's quietly costing you more than you realize. Get comfortable wherever you are. Let your eyes close if that feels right. Take a breath in and let it out slowly. One more. In and out. A little longer this time. Nothing to fix right now. Just here, just breathing. Let's start by simply noticing. Think back over an ordinary week. Sorry, can you say that again? Sorry, is it okay if I ask you something? Sorry, this might take a minute. Sorry, I know you're busy. Sorry, I know this is a lot. Not one of those sentences describes something you did wrong. They describe you existing near another person, needing something, taking up a small amount of time or space. See if you recognize it. Maybe it's asking for a bigger portion. Maybe it's wanting more from your life than you currently have and feeling like you have to apologize even for wanting it. Now notice where this actually lives, not in your thoughts, in your body. There's usually a small flinch right before you speak up, a tightening in the chest or the throat or the stomach. It arrives a half second before the words do. That flinch isn't politeness. Politeness doesn't need a flinch. This is something else. Here's the reframe I want to offer you, and it might land differently than you expect. That automatic sorry isn't courtesy, it's protection. It's a small payment made in advance to keep something from happening. A look, a sigh, a shift in someone's mood, a sense that you've become inconvenient. Notice the timing of it. Most of the time, you say sorry before the other person has even reacted. They haven't sighed, they haven't looked annoyed. Nothing has happened yet, and you've already apologized. That timing is the clue. If the apology comes before any response, it was never really about them. It's about something older, a memory running quietly in the background that once told you, wanting something costs you. You didn't choose this. Somewhere back in your life, needing something did cost you, even in a small way. Maybe attention got withdrawn. Maybe a request was met with a sigh or a long pause or a face that changed just slightly. Maybe wanting more, or taking up more space, or having a big feeling made someone around you tense or distant. So, a very intelligent part of you learned something useful at the time. Get ahead of it. Apologize first. Shrink a little before anyone has to ask you to. It kept things smooth. It probably kept you safe, or loved, or at least undisturbed. That part of you was doing its job well. It's just still doing that job now, in rooms where it isn't needed anymore, with people who were never going to sigh at you in the first place. Here's what this reflex quietly does, day after day, without you noticing. Every time you apologize for wanting or needing something, you teach your own nervous system the same lesson one more time. Your needs are a problem to be managed. You are, in effect, convicting yourself of something before anyone has accused you of anything. And it adds up, not into one big wound, but into 1,000 small ones, 1,000 tiny moments where you made yourself smaller than the situation actually required, just to be safe. Now, I want to be precise here because this isn't a permission slip to stop caring about other people. There are two very different kinds of sorry, and they get tangled together. One is real. If you're late and it genuinely cost someone their time, an honest sorry is good and right. If you spoke sharply and it hurt someone, that sorry matters. That kind of sorry is about impact. Something actually happened to another person and you're accounting for it. Keep that one. The other kind is different. It isn't about impact at all. It's sorry for wanting, sorry for needing, sorry for asking a question, for taking up a seat, for having a preference, for existing somewhere. Nobody was harmed. There's nothing to account for. That sorry isn't consideration for another person. It's a quiet erasure of yourself. That second one is the one we're loosening tonight. Not your kindness, not your consideration, just the automatic conviction. Let's try something right here where it's safe. Bring to mind one small thing you want or need from someone in your life, something ordinary. Now, in your mind, state it plainly. No cushioning, no sorry in front of it. Just, I want this or I need this. Notice what happens in your body when you do that. There may be discomfort, a little exposure, a little bracing, as if you're waiting for a reaction that hasn't come. Let that discomfort be there. You don't have to chase it away with an apology. It's just an old alarm going off in an empty room. You can let it ring for a moment without answering it. A want is not a debt. Needing something doesn't put you in anyone's way. A want is just information. It tells you and other people what would actually help. That's all it ever was before you learned to apologize for having one. You're allowed to take up the amount of space your actual life requires. Not more than that. Not less either. As we come back, notice your body one more time. However you're sitting or lying, let yourself take up all of that space, fully, without pulling in at the edges. The next time you feel that word rising before you've even said anything, try trading it just for that one moment for something simpler. Not sorry, just thank you for your patience. Or nothing at all, just the ask, plainly. You can come back to this practice any time that reflex feels loud. It gets quieter with attention, not with force. When you're ready, gently open